Hello, everyone. A good evening to everyone who is here with us today. A warm welcome to Open Mic Wednesdays, hosted by United by Inc. It is always a pleasure to be here, and today it's a little more special as it is an honor to host the open mic session for the very first time. If any slips or glitches or misses, hope you will hear and bear it with a smile. So, to, to start, let me first talk about United by Inc. United by Inc., or UBI as we call it, is a global platform which connects creative minds. UBI's vision is very simple: to create an inked family for passionate, creative people like us. They could be writers, they could be, any form of art. It is a thriving community for more than 10,000 artists coming together to express their creativity. Readers, writers, authors, performing artists, painters, photographers, you can all join UBI on their various social media handles, and they have different communities which can cater to your creative style. And not just that, UBI also provides opportunity to facilitators, like if you want to publish a book, the pre and post publishing, marketing, distribution support if you need, translation, proofreading services, all under one roof for the creative enthusiasts to reach your goals. And one more thing, UBI's unique Learning Labs program. You can learn various languages if you want to, just brush up your skills, your mother tongue. If you're staying out of India, you want your children to know the mother tongue. You can, how to read and write, creative skills. You desire to get better in this creative journey, you know where to go. And UBI's Open Mic, the initiative, Open Mic Wednesdays, it provides a platform for all artists like us to showcase our talent, reading, writing, stand-up comedy, or any such talent which we want to present to the world. So when was UBI founded? It was founded on 2nd February 2018, a global Facebook page and a group created by Mrs. Sapna Shivani Kekre. To talk about her, she's an accomplished author. She has books in her kitty. She's a multi-talented personality, very charming, and I think she has succeeded in her vision to bring the writing fraternity under one roof. Thank you, Sapna. So, again, thank you, United by Inc., and especially to the Open Mic Wednesdays for giving us poets this opportunity. So let me start the evening today without further delay. Our first poetess of the evening is Dr. Priya Bhatia.
Thank you, Varnaji. Thank you.
Yes. She has done her PhD in zoology from Jammu University. Presently, she is residing in Malaysia for the past 10 years. And when in Delhi, she was with DPS Gurgaon teaching. A proud mom of two girls, 24 and 19. Let me tell you, Priya, you don't look that old, though.
Oh, thank you so much, Varna, for so kind words.
Yeah. Priya says her interest in sketching and poetry is fairly new. Right, Priya?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's hear you, Dr. Priya.
Yeah. Thank you so
Over
much.
to you. Yes.
Thank you so much. And I thank you, UBI team, Sham Sundar sir, and Sapna ji, for giving me this opportunity again. It's my third time sharing the stage with all of other fellow poets, and it's first time that I'm doing it in English. So hope you all enjoy. I have 3 small poems. So let me begin with the first one, not taking much time. So the title of the first poem is Forever. So I would like to tell that what is the thought behind it, because at certain times we all speculate what stays with us, forever and ever, whether it's money, whether it is power, whether it is love, whether it is hatred, what stays with us. So I have written a few lines, so here I go. Forever, such a beautiful word, full of hope and promise. Forever, such a beautiful word, full of hope and promise. It is but an unfortunate lie, as nothing lasts forever, not you, not I, not the blue in the sky. It is but an unfortunate lie, as nothing lasts forever, not you, not I, not the blue in the sky. And yet, that's what gives us a purpose. And yet, that's what gives us a purpose and fills our lives with meaning. Every moment enriched with something precious and impossible to get back once it's gone, as everything will be. Every moment enriched with something precious and impossible to get back once it's gone, as everything will be. There will be nothing left except for the past. There will be nothing left except for the past and the memories of those moments that will live on in the air we breathed and the things we touched forever. There will be nothing left except for the past and the memories of those moments that will live on in the air we breathed and the things we touched forever. Thank you. So here I start my second poem. The title of the second poem is Sapling. So the thought behind this poem is that during all stages of life, we are learning, we are growing, we are evolving. So we are never full of anything that, oh, now we are done with everything. We always have a room for improvement and learning. So here goes, sapling. I am a sapling and wish to remain so. I am a sapling and wish to remain so. Let raindrops, thunder, wind, sun come and go. Everyday storms make me grow. Still I have to learn how to let go. Everyday storms make me grow. Still I have to learn how to let go. Let go of the past, people, and the hurt, as I gain nothing but the pain spurt. Let go of the past, people, and the hurt, as I gain nothing but the pain spurt. Need to unlearn trusting blindly and be wise. Need to unlearn trusting blindly and be wise. Life plays clever, so have to cautiously roll my dice. Life plays clever, so have to cautiously roll my dice. Feel beautiful and radiant, enjoying colorful spectrum of life. Feel beautiful and radiant, enjoying colorful spectrum of life, but a long way to go before I embrace black and white. Don't wish to outgrow this phase anytime soon. Don't wish to outgrow this phase anytime soon. Must understand life properly before I bloom. Don't wish to outgrow this phase anytime soon. Must understand life properly before I bloom. I am a sapling and wish to remain so. Thank you. And here goes my third very small poem. The title of the poem is Spring. The thought behind the poem is that at certain points in life, we all just encounter certain unpleasant situations, right? And we get stuck. And sometimes we have the feeling that, oh, it's the end of the world. But the reality is, no, things change, situations change. We have to be strong and just face them. Things are definitely going to be better. So here goes the poem, Spring. Every autumn paves way for spring. So have patience, life will again sing. Every autumn paves way for spring. So have patience, life will again sing. Grass gets green, flowers bloom. Grass gets green, flowers bloom. Budding leaves and chirping birds chase away all the gloom. Beautiful colors all around. What a sight to behold. Beautiful colors all around. What a sight to behold. Spring tells us so many stories untold of the fallen leaves, of sorrows and griefs. Beautiful colors all around. What a sight to behold! Spring tells us so many stories untold of the fallen leaves of sorrows and griefs. It gives us hope and courage in time of despair. It gives us hope and courage in time of despair. Hold on, stay. Life is going to bloom, and once again, there will be spring everywhere. Hold on, stay. Life is going to bloom, and once again, there will be spring everywhere. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful, Dr. Priya.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hope you get your wish, and we wish you that you bloom into a beautiful flower in this garden of poetry.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Vannaji.
Okay, so now moving on with the evening, I invite my dear friend Dipanvita Das next to hold the mic. I have known her for over a year now, but digitally, haven't met her in person. We write for some daily contest on various platforms across Facebook, and that's how we keep in touch. And let me tell you, her poetry is as simple as heartwarming as she is, and she wins in all the segments everywhere. Her creative expression is uncomplicated and unpretentious and connects to the heart and mind instantly. So Dipanvita Das, she's a postgraduate, she's a lawyer, a legal professional, social entrepreneur, passionate about creativity, and she has a strong inclination towards social and cultural activities. So over to you, dear Dipanvita. Mic is all yours.
Thank you so much, Vandana. I'm so grateful to you. It was a beautiful introduction. Thank you to the UBI team for giving this opportunity. So let me start with my first poem. It's about life. In the humdrum of life I have lived, everything will work out. I'm not deceived. Things will get good and better. I'm not surprised. And in the middle of the chaos, there is you. You, the cool breeze of fresh air, soothing my parched soul with care, tattered and broken into pieces, scattered everywhere. Though silent, heard in every sound, though unseen, yet sin all around. This too shall pass, the best is yet to come. I am also worthy of great things to come, echoed my soul, admired by all, beloved by some. Thank you. And the second poem is about the love, and it goes like this. My mortal remains will always stay with you. What if I'm not there? What to do? I'm there in the stars above. I'm there in the flowers, my love. I'm in the air you breathe, dear. I don't have to linger here. When the first morning ray kisses you, I see you smile underneath the blue. The colorful butterflies shiver their wings, dropping the veils of morning to where the cricket sings. Do not cry for me, my love. I'm always there with you like the moon above. So it's about the love. Thank you so much. And I'll just read out a four-line poem. It's a short one. It's about the journey. It's about the road. Here it goes. The inviting, desolate road to test umpteen adventure, the road of present, surrendering to the future. I have realized moving alone is my bold new venture, seeking each day some excitement and pleasure. This is a short four-liner, so I can go for another four-liner also. It's about the memories and stories. The chain strings of memories closed behind the doors of centuries, unleash and unchain the lock of treasuries. Nostalgic are the impressions, memories, and stories. That's it. Thank you so much.
Wow, beautiful, Dipanvita. Thank you.
Thank you.
So beautifully, you have woven the words simply, in strings of
Simple.
poetry. Moving along, our next guest for the evening is Puja Jacabra. She's a chartered accountant by profession and residing in Indore with her family. And she's blessed with two lovely boys. She loves to paint. She's a very good painter. I've seen her paintings. And she weaves words into poetry and stories in her free time. Again, I have known her digitally for over a year, and she has been very encouraging and supporting of my writings as well. She writes beautiful nano tales, short poems for contests held by various digital groups, and believe me, she also wins at everything she writes. So, uh, what I before you hear her, I want to share that what I like the most about her poems, the analogies she draws, especially the object purpose comparisons, so let's hear what she has in store for us today. So over to you, Puja.
Thank you so much, Vandana, for such a beautiful introduction. It is a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much, UBI and Shyam Sundar sir and ma'am. This is my first open mic, and it's really a pleasure to be sharing stage with so versatile poets out here. So there goes my first poem, Love Rekindled. The moon smiled mischievously as I plucked a few stars surreptitiously from the black satin gown of the night. I beaded those stars together to form a shimmering garland for my love, for my wedding night. The waves will play the music, leaves will perform the dance. The stars will be the bridesmaid as we take the 7 vows together and put the garland again around each other's arms. Let us recreate some pristine memories and replay some old ones. Hand in hand, we walk the Aisle together on a full moon night. Thank you. As a woman, we play so many roles in our life. So this is my second poem, where I'm analyzing the journey of a woman, basically, the journey of a mother. So the title of my poem is, Who Am I? Who am I? Often I wonder. Among the umpteen responsibilities, has my identity surrendered? Am I a joker, smiling even when my heart grieves? Behind the shadow of pain, many stories unveiled. Am I a jack who can lift boulders of strife, who can fight every disaster and fill all gaps thrown by life? Am I a queen who rules the heart of a family kingdom? Sometimes strict, sometimes lenient, I tie hearts with my strings of love. I am an ace, performing myriad roles with grace, a face which no one can replace. It's me who makes my family complete. It's me who makes my family complete. Thank you.
Lovely, lovely, Puja. So since we are, halfway through the program, anyone wants to share anything, so you are free to, speak, unmute yourself.
It's always wonderful to be, on this UBI platform, and not only because you're reciting, that's a great opportunity, but to listen to such emotions and how every subject is interpreted in different ways. Every one of them which we have heard till now is wonderful. And Vandana, you're wonderful. So it doesn't look like your first time. Beautiful. Thank you.
Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, Aarti. Okay, that gives me a sigh of relief. Okay. So next on is you, Aarti. So let me go ahead and introduce you to the audience who are listening to us. So we have Aarti V. Karanam as our next guest. She wears many hats with equal elan. Teaching, painting, and writing is her profession, her life. Her contributions include web content writing. She writes travelogues and children's stories. She hopes to create positive impact on people through her art of storytelling and painting on social causes. So can't wait to see your paintings, Aarti, someday, somewhere. And can't wait to hear you what you are going to recite for us today. So the stage is all yours, Aarti. Bring it on.
Thank you so much. So I love personification. I take the most unlikely things and I like to personify. So my first poem is called The Do It, and nighttime is my favorite. So a combination of my two favorite things, The Do It. She owns the night. She's the moon. Staring into her silvery depths sends the night into a swoon. He tries to remain dark, indecipherable, and regal, but she entices him into her circle, raw and primeval. Her silvery, her silver has stealthily encroached into his staunch black. He sighs, gives in to her charm. Only tonight he will not hold back. Now this is my first poem. And my second poem is, I think, about fear, which I think most of our creative people, we face it at least once in our lives. Writer's block is the greatest fear. I often go through this. So for me, fear is a banshee. So here it goes. Fear is a banshee. Oftentimes, when I embark on a new journey in creativity, when the color of the canvas of my mind is white, heralding a beginning, a new start, my heart beats a giddy tattoo, splashing passionate red over the white. I'm in raptures, in the throes of a new creation, fabricating new dreams, offering them substance. Then a dark apparition grabs my spark with cold, clammy hands. Fear, it calls itself. Oh, this fear is a banshee. She stands tall atop the pedestal of my confidence, and waving her fearful cape of grey doom, keens bitterly, announcing the looming death of my imagination. Cold sweat, perspiring hands, will words no longer do my reckoning? Will the artistry fountain of my muse remain past forever? Nah, the muse cocked her head with a lopsided smile. With the crucifix of inner strength and enterprise, she shooed the phantasm away. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow, you sure did shoo the fantasism away, Aarti. So I thought, you would share a story with us too. Do you write short stories, like you said, children's stories, right?
Yeah,
So keep
I
so keep it ready. If we have time,
sure,
I'll get back to you. Okay.
definitely. Thank you.
So I think Priya.
So yeah, it was. I must thank you, Vanna ji, for this hosting the event so beautifully and taking us through this poetic ride so smoothly. You have been an amazing host, and I just enjoyed. I hope everybody enjoyed this lovely evening. So now I would like to take the opportunity to give a brief introduction about Vandana ji, because she has been telling a lot about all of us. So now it's our time to just let other fellow poets know and our audience know about you. So Miss Vandana is a mother to two children, and she studied interior architecture but landed up becoming a certified pre-primary teacher. And she beautifully balances her time, her own time, personal time, and family time, and to carry out her hobbies, which are reading and a newfound art of writing. So she started by writing short stories and articles for digital platforms, and now her new interest is she's trying her hands at poetry. So now, as of now, we all have got to know that Vandana ji is a multi-talented personality, and we all are looking forward to you, Vandana ji, to hear something from you. We can't wait anymore now. So the stage is all yours. We would love to hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Priya, for a lovely introduction. And a request, please don't call me Vandana ji. Vandana is, sounds much better.
Okay, fine, definitely.
Yes.
Okay, Miss Vanna. So the stage is all yours, and we are
Yes, thank
eagerly
you.
waiting to hear from you, Vanna.
Okay.
Yes.
So before I go on, I would like to tell the audience and my fellow poets here that UBI has a monthly contest, and they provide beautiful prompts every month to weave your thoughts into poems, stories. I started my writing journey by writing short stories during the lockdown. And of course, they hold ink marathons every year. And Sapna ji, I'm waiting for this year's keenly. So, um, first, I will read out a short story, and here, just a little shout out for Divya if you are listening. Short story I chose only for you, and it is called First Love. Since we are all talking about love, so here's my version of First Love. As soon as we hear this term, First Love, our mind runs back in time to unravel the dusty pages of our youthful days. So here on, my friends, First Love. The attic was gloomy, and the air tasted mushy and stale. Pale dust drifted through the murky brightness as she opened one of the old cardboard boxes. With a childlike inquisitiveness, she started removing the contents. She found some junk jewelry and some trinkets, which lent a twinkle to her eyes. She tried to recall if she had bought them somewhere in her good old youthful days, or did someone gift them to her. Without straining her memory too much, she reached down to grab the pile of greeting cards under there. As she glanced and read through the warm Diwali and New Year messages in the cards written in fainted ink, she thought about the glorious days when people actually exchanged paper greetings, and a smile of reminiscences adorned her. Her thoughts were distracted by a glittery piece of plastic at the bottom of the box. She knelt down more to pull it out. At the moment, the when she caught the clear sight of that shiny blue metal thing, she gave out a delightful squeal. She held it close to her heart, which was now beating hard with joyous excitement. She quickly turned aside and started to smoothen the creases with the palms of her shaky hands. She was filled with exhilaration as she remembered that this blue plastic was actually a flattened balloon, and it read, "My little brother." She recalled the day when her mother had got discharged from the hospital and had arrived home with her newborn brother. She and her dad had bought this balloon to welcome them home. She loved her precious little brother, cared for him selflessly since the day he was born and the day he became a part of her life. She got up excitedly and pulled out the cell phone from her pocket. She wanted to video call and show her brother, who wasn't little anymore, the treasure she had discovered today. After all, her younger brother was the first love of her life. Thank you. So this was my version of first love. Parents or siblings are always, the first love we experience in life. That's what I feel. Moving on, my second piece is a phrase poem, which I wrote for a platform recently. And here it goes. The title is, "Make Peace with My Broken Pieces." Your lovely face and your distinctive style, you held me captive with your charming smile. By the sound of your voice, Lyrically, I swayed. I loved you dearly, but you didn't, you conveyed. My affection for you was beyond all limitation. Wanting to be with you forever, my only inclination. Longed to live in each other's warmth and never grow apart. But I failed to ignite the flame of my love in your heart. Every love story has a different ending, I am aware. Mine was destined to be an unpublished edition of a book, I swear. Trying to erase the pages written in the ink of my sensitivity, ripping and tearing them apart with my silent passivity. The wound of your rejection seemed irreparable. It bled and oozed with pain and hurt, inevitable. But I promised myself to forgive and forget, to move on, but loving you, I will never regret. Now I'm learning to make peace with my broken pieces, getting adept in soothing and calming my bruised creases. My feelings for you still surface and arise, but now I know how to bear the pain and stay peacefully alive. Thank you. I hope it struck a chord for someone, somewhere, somehow. So thank you.
Beautiful, Vanna, beautiful.
It did. Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, so since we have a little time on hand, so Aarti, are you willing to share any of your stories? Hello. Okay, so Dipanvita, let's hear it from you.
Yeah, it's
Am I
a,
audible?
oh, okay. Aarti is there, right?
No, Dipanvita, please go ahead. I would love to hear you because I have a trouble with my internet today. I have some trouble. Please continue.
It's a short, just a short story. Ria entered the. It was given about 3 phrases. So Ria entered the first day of her school after a long pandemic break. She was thrilled and excited to be in school after a very long gap of time. At the door of the class, she met her friend Samir, who was impatiently waiting for her to arrive. He handed over a tiffin box and a note. Have made your favorite sandwiches you love, but sorry, forgot to add the cheese slices. Hope you see the effort gone into making it. Ria blushed. Both of them enjoyed the sandwiches and their reunion together with joy and happiness. In love indeed. This was a short paragraph. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Dipanvita. That was very impromptu. And Dr. Priya, anything you would like to share?
Yeah, I would just say, like, in this COVID era only, I just started, sketching, and my interest developed in poetry as well. So one day I was just thinking, like when I started writing, that how perceptions change towards thing, a simple paper, like a simple notebook meant a lot to me now, So I just wrote few lines on it, what I felt about my paper, So I'll just say those few lines, Paper, little cozy home where my emotions reside. Little cozy home where my emotions reside, my best friend in whom I confide. Ever ready to flaunt my art and stays very close to my heart. Partner in all my roller coaster rides. partner in all my roller coaster rides, always motivating me to look at the brighter side. My whole universe around which my life revolves. My whole universe around which my life revolves, always a giver and help me evolve. To others, it's just a piece of white paper. To others, it's just a piece of white paper. To me, it's my Vibgyor. To me, it's my Vibgyor. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Lovely, lovely.
Beautiful.
To you, it's your Vibgyor.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, thank you.
Okay, so Puja, a short one from you.
Yeah, sure. This is a metaphoric poem where I have related life to a lemon. Life is a lemon. Dreams squeeze out from its belly. Like the elixir, hard work perspires when heart aspires. Perseverance is green, success shines like an ember. But failure is the tiny piece which, if gets in mind, pricks and brings tears. Don't let that little slice define your life. Learn and then clean your heart. And when the stains get removed, rebound and restart. Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow, short and crisp, yes.
Yes.
Okay, Aarti, if you are ready, I really, really want to hear your short story.
Thank you for the honor. I could find just a little one. I cannot find my children's stories, but
Okay, whatever. You can.
next time, definitely. So this characters of a fictional story, they come alive. It's a 100-word story. So here it goes. A vicious tempest plucked me out of my warm bed, crumpling me into a ball, threw me into a sleepy city, Malgudi, on the banks of the Surrey. I met this little boy, dancing his way on the shabby streets, looking vaguely familiar in his dhoti, jibba, and vidhuti mark on his forehead. His demure innocence was an antithesis to the mischief in his dancing eyes. Just then his friends Rajam, Somu Mani arrived, whisking him away. As an afterthought, Swami ran back, gifting me a peacock feather. I woke up. Of course, it was a dream, but what was this peacock feather doing in my hands? Thank you.
Wow,
Nice.
what a dream, yeah. Okay, so I think we can wind up the evening. And before we all say goodbye, I will share a very very short something just pains of heartbreak don't hurt me now. Endless tears overflowed and filled up rivers of misery. I learned to build a bridge over them, to walk away jubilantly. Thank you.
Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely. It was
Beautiful.
beautiful, Vandana.
Thank you. So I guess the evening has neared its end. And before we sign off, a shout out to all the poets, writers across the globe to join United by Ink family. You can join their Facebook, Insta, Twitter, or the website. Just join any of their social media handles and just start blogging.
Yes.
And I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the poets who amused us today with fabulous, fabulous writings. And I'm sure you all enjoyed as well listening to us. And
It was an honor to be present here.
Yeah, it was certainly a very lovely evening. And
Lovely evening.
I just take the opportunity to thank you, Vanna, for hosting it so nicely. And just, you were all the time motivating all of us. And it was really fun time. And we really got to learn different perspectives. One thing I like about the poetry is that one topic and we get to learn different perspectives from people, you know. So that's how
Yes,
we
every
evolve. We
mind
grow.
is
Yes.
different.
So
Yes.
that enhances our vision, you know. So it was really wonderful evening. Thanks to UBI for making me a part of this family. And I look forward to many more sessions. It was indeed beautiful. Thank you.
It was for me an honor, of course, and it was an honor to be in company of such elite poets, I will say.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And again, gratitude to Team UBI, to dear
Of
Sapna
course.
ji, and respected Sham Sundar sir ji for coordinating the event, you know, so beautifully from the back end and motivating us, guiding us, always encouraging us, especially new poets like us.
Yes. True.
True.
Yes,
Yes.
I second it.
yes. So,
We are finally. Thank you, Vandana. Thank you, friends. And Vandana, Divya is especially thanking you for reading that out. She enjoyed it. And
thank
thank you. I
you.
really feel it's like homecoming when I come to UBI. Thank you.
Yes. And I hope the listeners enjoyed their time with us. And until next Wednesday, the next open mic with new set of poets, take care.